Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna take a look at Malamar, which just came out in raids. You see me here catching mine. I just used the first best one that I could have, and I'm gonna show you how to evolve it, because look at the evolve button. Now it like flips around if you flip your phone around, and then you can evolve that thing, which is kind of dope. I'm also gonna show Evie though they're on the right side real quick, and then we're gonna go into the battles. I only did, I don't know, like 12 battles or something in total. I don't even put everything in there, just like went, so it's around 16-minute mark. And yeah, we have a bad lead here already, and we also had some lag during that time. I'm also like, I'm just super tired for me. It's right now like close to 3 AM. So yeah, I would appreciate if you leave a like for the video. It's always helping me out because it shows like other people more often the video. So if you enjoy the effort, at least I would appreciate that. But yeah, it was just, yeah. If I don't go into it perfectly fine, I'm sorry. I'm just super tired because it's super late here. But yeah, I still wanted to bring that Pokemon out as soon as possible, and here we go. Of course, I would recommend you using like the best PPAV you can get, which is then like 0, 15, 15, I guess. And yeah, other than that, we have Alone Ninetales as a safe swap here, and we have Azumarill. To be honest, I'm nearly only playing Remix in general, and I have no idea about the current meta in Open Great League. And I can say I don't think Azumarill in the back is the best right now. I think in the lead it's fine, I think in the back it's not that good. Like it was always Azumarill where I thought, okay, why do I have this Pokemon? The rest is fine. I think A9 is really good, and I think Malamar is also really good. Like you see here me winning like super clutch, but Azumarill is just like, I don't know. I don't like Azumarill in general as a Pokemon, and now like it showed me again, okay, why I shouldn't build an XL1, because I just don't like this Pokemon. Yeah, a lot of people think it's good, and it's also sometimes good. It's also the hardest counter, by the way, to Malamar, so that being said, I don't really like it. I didn't really enjoy it, at least in this matter. Here my opponent goes into the mana boss. We can go into our A9, as A9 pretty decently can handle this thing. Do you know, okay, already the A9 doesn't really do anything against lead, so you can just stay in here and do some damage, and we have some lag against us. Well, that's fine. But yeah, what's my opinion on this nice Malamar? I think this Pokemon is really cool and has a lot of potential, especially later on in theme cups. So what I would recommend you is to definitely invest into this thing, or like at least try to get one during this event when it spawns in the wild. What I heard from other people is that, like, I just watched some bit from Fleece King's stream, that the Inkay is spawning pretty decently in the wild and from instance, but you have to keep an eye on like that you actually catch that thing, because the catch rate of this thing is really bad. Also saw that in the raid. I didn't put that in, I just put in the final attempt where the ball actually hit, but I threw like 4 balls before that, even with like silver pineapple, which just didn't go through. So if you try to catch this thing in the wild, like be careful, use good balls, use maybe raspberries, and you're gonna be fine with that. Like, it's not a Pokemon that you instant click with every Go Plus or whatever. It's not that easy. Look at this game as well. I have no idea how Malamar pulled that through, but hey, we just gonna spam all the superpower because my opponent thought, maybe I go for Dazzling Gleam here, just maybe. No, you didn't. Here, someone actually, I think, tagged me later on in a Discord server, and here will I say, okay, I'm not as familiar anymore with the normal Great League meta right now, because I haven't played that basically for the whole week, and I think there was one of those teams. I encountered a lot of those teams, which was then G-Fisk, then like a Sayswap of your choice, either Sableye or Pelipper, and then like a grass type in the back. And that's why I said, okay, yeah, Azumarill right now in this meta, I don't think Azumarill in the back is the best Pokemon. I really enjoyed the A9, and I really enjoyed the Malamar, so I think you should definitely invest in that, or like at least get that. And I also, by the way, like Malamar, get XL candy, you need 296 XL candy for Malamar for Ultra League, and I think it's even a better league for that thing. But yeah, in general, oh, it's not even, like, this team doesn't even have that, to be honest. Ooh, that's crazy. I thought there was one of those teams, but I had like a lot of teams which was like similar to this. Yeah, most of the time Azumarill in the back didn't really have any play. Oh yeah, here again. Heck, we have a Venus on the back this time around. The Jellicent Valor swap. Nothing I can do there. Literally nothing I can do. We have a Scrafty against us on the lead. Scrafty is pretty interesting. I can go for a Super Power. The Power Punch wouldn't have done anything. I can go for one more Quick Move and then swap out. I have 2 Fairy types in the back. I don't really have to fear anything. My opponent stays in here and then goes for the foul play where I have like no idea still what he's doing there. And I had to yawn because it's super late. And here you can at least go for some Poster. This matchup is not even the worst, especially if you have one shield up. Ninetales can definitely win, I think, on the 2 shields still against the what's it called, the Stunfisk, but it actually got a bit worse matchup now because of the debuff of the Weather Wall. That kind of changed the matchup a bit, I heard online. Because, like, yeah, I know it's like 5 less damage, which is good, by the way. I really enjoy that they changed that. But, like, it hurts, kind of. Here we have a Meganium. I thought, okay, maybe I can do something still with my Malamar, but, like, I just can't. I just can't, and yeah, this game also gonna be a loss because we have so many grass types in the back right now, which is crazy. Usually, like, I'm really, like, more into the Remix Cup meta right now, and you don't see a single grass type there, or, like, if you see one, it's a Ferrothorn, like, super rarely, but you don't see any, like, superior or something in the back. Like, this is just completely not existing, and here's, like, everywhere, and, like, there's nothing I can do. I have to get to 2 play rough here at least, and I don't even know if they would KO, and he's already at the move, and I just, yeah. Good game to my opponent. I faced just too many grass types in the back, but, like, this is not really about, oh, yeah, this is the best team. It's just more about showcasing Malamar and what he can do, and show that thing to you, and I think that's all that I really wanted to achieve with this thing anyway, so should be fine. Here we have a Nidoqueen. Also, like, I don't really know the matchup with A9 anymore because I haven't played that for ages. And you actually don't get to the second Weather Ball. I thought you would get there, but I'm basically, in my head, I'm still in Ultra League, and in Ultra League you can get there. But not in Great League, I guess. And here the Soul Play is sadly just barely not KOs. We have to take one move, but we can farm it down. Poison Fang doesn't really do that much. Malamar has actually a decent bulk. The bulk is kind of similar to Sableye's bulk. A bit bulkier is actually the Malamar, so which is pretty decent. A bit bulkier than Extel Sableye. You could argue that Sableye has a bit better typing and a bit better coverage. Because, like, the main reason why people are a bit, like, iffy about the Malamar is, like, it has nothing against fairy types. Super Power and Dark Foul Play both get resisted by fairy types, so if you encounter that, you're basically screwed. So that's why I also think, in general, even though like in general, because it has Super Power, I think it's the better version in the lead than somewhere else. And then because it gets completely hardwalled by any fairy type, you should put it in the lead and put like 2 fairy type answers in the back. I also thought of putting in Talonflame in the back, but I think it would have been way better than Azumarill, to be honest. But then I thought, okay, yeah, Azumarill, like, Talonflame doesn't really do anything against us either. So I think in Ultra League, like, Malamar plus Talonflame might be a really strong core. And yeah, here we just can go for play rough, and we're actually gonna win a game again. Good game there to my opponent. Next up, we're gonna have Malamar against Pidgeot. We have a decent matchup against Pidgeot in general. We're just gonna overfarm a bit and try to see P-tie with him. We actually see P-tie when we are already at 2 moves while he's still at 1 move. We're gonna get a shield here from him, and we're gonna shield because Brave Bird and the Feather Dance is at the same time available. He goes for Feather Dance, and I'm just gonna swap out. But my opponent goes into Stunfisk, and I thought here, I think I can just, like, win this matchup in the 2 shields. In like 1 shield now, and we only have 1 shield, but like when both use their shield, I guess it's up to 2 shields. We can just go for the Weather Ball here, and there's Weather Ball gonna hurt a lot. We're gonna shield here. I thought I might get to the second move in time. My opponent actually sneaks in the quick move in here. I think that would have allowed him to get to the next move, but I think he just wanted to overfarm, which didn't work out for him because we can just farm him down here. But now I think I make a mistake. I should have kept my Ninetales a bit better, but my opponent goes into cast farm and I didn't really have anything for the cast farm. I'm just gonna go for the charge move here. I should have kept that charge move. That was stupid. But we have our Azumarill here, and we have Lag here as well. And we can go for some play roughs against this thing. The bird also doesn't really want to swap into me. We're kind of locked into this, but We might be able to get to the next player in time because we only need 5 now, and we do. Goodbye, you. And even if not, we would have been able to KO that thing because of the quick move damage from the Malamar. We can just like double KO this Pidgeot then with 2 moves, but like this, we can go to our Malamar and go for double superpower and win this game. Good game to my opponent. Superpower and Malamar is in general really good. Psycho Cat's superpower is like something that you rarely see, so really cool combination anyway. Next up, we're gonna have Azumarill against us, basically our worst nightmare. Yeah, as I said, like Azumarill, if you play that, I think it's the best in the lead as well. I wouldn't play it in the back right now. I see too many grass types in the back. While I see a lot of steel types like G-Fizz and stuff like this in the lead. So I guess it's a pretty decent thing for Azumarill to stay in the lead there instead of going into the backline how I do it here in my battles. Maybe I should have swapped up the lineup a bit, but you can't win them all. Here we're just gonna go for the Weather Ball. And here actually I remember this. I tried to go for the Dazzling Beam. Sadly I didn't get it here, but the worst thing is I would have shield baited him now because like I know like I would go for a big move. But it's just like still fake CMP'd me and threw the Dazzling Beam for me. Cool game. Very well programmed. And yeah, it is tough at this point. We can tank this Ice Beam, but like it's just tough. I can go into my Azumarill, but yeah, I have to basically win this matchup and hope that he has something really weak to my Malamar in the back, which can be difficult. As we're gonna see later, I think. We can go for some play roughs and some bubbles and whatever, just to try to KO this thing, and I think he let this go. And it's gonna be a Sableye. And I make a mistake here. I think I should have thrown the what's it called? The play rough before. But even then I don't think it's actually a mistake. I think this game was not winnable from the first point. Because if I stayed in and went for the play rough, he had enough energy already to get to 2 moves against my Malamar. So I couldn't have KO'd them with that thing as well. So yeah, Sableye is just a bit of a better Malamar, to be honest. And we're gonna go into the next game. Malamar against Azumarill again, and yeah, go to Ninetales again, and it's not the best matchup. I think my opponent goes actually for a Hydro Pump here against us. And he shields. Because I have only my Azumarill as my counter for Azumarill, I'm going to shield here as well. My opponent goes into Frosters. I hope I get to the Dazzling Beam in time. I don't. I hope I can survive that and get to it. I will not, so I have to go for the Weather Ball. Do we get a shield here as a bait? We don't, and yeah, it does not look too good. We try to go for the foul play here in time, but CMP tie again. And in general, it looks really tough here. It's really sad. I think it's more like team comp losses than anything else. Yeah, we just get completely hard countered. There was nothing we can do there. It was like literally perfect counter and everything here. We start the game like 2 turns later. Why not? Like, I didn't want to start at the same time as my opponent anyway. So thank you, Niantic. And yeah, we don't really have anything to do here. We can take the Mud Bomb, but my opponent goes into Skarmory. We can go for some Weather Balls here. I'm gonna go for another one. And yeah, against Kaiwei, this matchup is also pretty decent if you run Power Stone, because we can go for another one here. And this should actually KO him, but he shields, of course. And he throws his charge move. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm going to shield his Sky Attack. I think I'm going to throw my next move immediately. Yeah, because he definitely overfarmed by like at least 1. So I want to throw immediately, and yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. But yeah. We have a Sableye against us here. I'm just gonna shield because return gonna hurt a lot, of course. And I'm not gonna shield because I'm an idiot. Why didn't I shield there? I mean, okay, yeah, I was just completely sleepy there, I guess. I should have shielded, to be honest. So don't do that at home. Shield your returns against the Sableye. It does more damage than Discharge. That was stupid, to be honest. Oh man. I don't even know what I'm even talking here about, by the way. It's just like, it's all a mess. And here my opponent gets the 2 moves, I think. I have to hope that if I just got one. I think if I just got one of those bubbles in there into his charge moves, which I should have got 2 bubbles in there. That's how the game actually should work, but it doesn't because, yeah, the game is broken. I would have been able to farm down in time and would have won this game, but hey, why would the game work? Here, I try to catch the foul play onto the fairy type because fairy type resists that. I need to go for one more, but my opponent is going to swap out into a Meganium, and finally I can avoid this thing with my Azumarill in the back. Such a great feeling. I can go for the Weather Ball. Gonna hurt a lot. But I'm just gonna farm down now and I'm fine. Goes for Frenzy Plant. And I can go for 2 moves, I think, against this Sableye now coming in. And I think this was in the game where I at least shield the return. And there was one game where I would shield the return from Sableye. I don't know. You're gonna shield this? Yeah, I think this was this game. Yeah, I'm gonna shield here. Yeah, exactly. And we're gonna shield the return like pros. And we're gonna see a Stunfisk in the back. This looks pretty decent. I'm just gonna go for 1 Hydro Pump and then swap out and try to go for a Super Power in time. And we're gonna see. I think we're gonna win this game, to be honest. It's also the last game. Oh, finally. If someone is still watching here, like, say just hello in the chat or like whatever, the comment section. Just hello. That's all. Just a hello. And that's gonna be it for the video. So thanks all for watching. I really liked Malamar and I hope you too.